Welcome to this game of Mechabellum. Fight against a Chinese player and my options. Quick Supply, Sabertooth, Typhoon and Elite. And I was thinking of going the Typhoon spec, but then why not try Sledges? Sometimes since I try to go Sledges. So, and a little more HP, even if only 100. On my opponent's side, Fire Badger, Cost Control, Marksman spec and Aerial Specialist. And looking at here, I would probably either go for Marksman spec or Aerial. Even if the Aerial starts with Marksman, and I usually like to go for Phoenixes with Aerial. But Sledges, so a good start, good HP too. And that's my opponent choice. Even if I would probably end up going for the other one in his case. Here, magnetic barricade on one side, so I'm going on the other. So it is probably with the one he is going to. Although, it doesn't look like he has a very forward build. Neither is mine, but I am going mid-aggro anyway. While we're waiting on positionings at the start here, if you're not subscribed yet, you could subscribe. It really helps me. So leave your like and subscribe. You see me getting fangs in front already, so they will protect me against missiles. One behind, protect the tower and be a late fang. I will grab one phoenix. So even if I am going against aerial, I am investing on the aerial units. My opponent just grabbed the shaft, and I will get one more fang back. Thinking of going front, but then on the midway, a bit late. I just need my sledges to kill all the crawlers, so my phoenix can work on the sledges and Marksman. Which seems to be working. My sledges are dying, although I still have 3 here, and quite a few things. And with his sledges down 4, he has to kill fangs one by one. So enough time for my phoenixes to win, even if I had a source advantage, so it was expected for me to win. And here we get improved Overlord, but my opponent is aerial spec. It's hard to go on a fight of improved overlords when you are fighting aerial spec. He will be able to unlock for free the overlord, and his overlords will be stronger. So I will end up skipping it. If he goes overlord, I will try to counter the overlord with Farseers. But I didn't want to go on a overlord battle against an aerial specialist. It's asking to lose. But my opponent, I think, will end up skipping too. So it won't be a fight against improved overlords. And I don't even know what tax he has on his overlord. So not this time. But I have been wanting to play improved overlord. It has appearing very little. Don't know if they reduced the chance of the card appearing or something, or I'm just unlucky. But I haven't encountered it as much as I did before. You see me unlocking crawlers, putting some here, grabbing damage enhancement. I wanted to get the phoenix on the threshold to one-shot sledges. And I did put one fang to protect this tower, and my opponent went for wasps. But you will see one problem here. He has Aerial Specialist, which increases the stats of the wasps, both damage and HP, so the wasps will beat the fangs, with quite a few of them surviving. He got damage enhancement too, so both have the same enhancements. which means the Fangs would probably lose, but only 1 or 2 Wasps would survive. But thanks to this enhancement from my respect, 5 Wasps survived, and with that he can grab the debuff and even go for the next tower to grab another debuff soon. So even if I was going to win this battle with 2 debuffs, not possible. 18 seconds of debuff. Even with 1 debuff I was still fighting quite well, but with the second and the Wasps arriving behind, defeat. Phoenix got level. And here, options. And seeing that he just went for Wasps, I will grab the Mustangs. Looking at his stacks, he does run Jump Drive, so I was expecting him to move these Wasps away from here. That's why I'm not putting the Mustangs here, because I thought they would be wasted. And just slowly walk, not slowly, they are not slow, but they would go for his... I would have to put them behind, put maybe crawlers in front, and too much investment. So I will just put 1 missile and keep investing on my strong side, wanting to overwhelm my opponent. It's that I grab the second Phoenix, another Sledge, although not another Sledge, I think it was on the last turn, yeah. But my opponent decided to keep investing on the side and grab a Rhino. So you can probably guess that it won't go that well for me. Grabbing another Sledge. So 4 Sledges in total here, and my opponent went for Storms. So 2 Storms. And Crawler and Rhino reinforcing this side. The missile will go on the Rhino. So, and it's still a level 1 tower. So expect another 9 seconds debuff here. I also put 1 Crawler here to attack his tower, but they will arrive late. And he gets tower debuff first. But they are on the tower, just need the debuff to end. And enough units survive, and right, debuff. Missiles doing nothing because of the debuff. And now the Crawlers are going for the Marksman. And his army here is crumbling. Invested too much on this side. And even getting 9 seconds debuff first, managed to win. So, victory for me. With quite a few units surviving, considering he got the buff first here during the tricky part of the battle. And we have equalized the HP, almost equal, 10 HP difference. And here we get Lightning Storm, which is very expensive. And round 4, so it would be half of my money basically on this spell. And considering he can shoot, and I can shoot all my units because of Phoenix, I decide to just end up skipping this one, keeping the money, not going for the spell. Because even if we both grabbed spells, I would probably end up losing. So I might as well just, I thought that, get an economic advantage. But my opponent go for efficient giant attack. Setting the Rhino. And he will start to go, I think he will start getting Vulcans now. Yeah, Vulcans. You see me reinforcing this side, so I'm respecting it. Now Mustangs and 1 Sledge, and one Phoenix. So the side now is very strong, but he just moved everything out of here. The wasps he put behind to deal with the crawlers, but he did attack the wasps with jump drive. So 100 is spent on that. Put one missile here. The idea was to hit this, kill the Marksman and the Sledges, maybe even hit a Storm, but he put crawlers in front. My Mustangs will deal with the wasps quite easily. But you can see my army is crumbling on the side. I even grabbed the tech on the Phoenix, so but when reassembling it was because of the storm. If all my Phoenix die on this side, they would respawn on the other side. But still managing to win one more respawning here. So the respawn really worked, even if there was no storm. And even if my right side army got destroyed by the Vulcan, the left side won because there was no competition against them. And now I just need to grab this debuff. Without the debuff, although there is still one storm, which goes down now, and a very small victory for me. 200 damage. Here we get Orbital Javelin, and he has a very good spot for me to throw an Orbital Javelin here. So that's what I'm going to grab. Vulcan Descent is good when you start to invest in Vulcan, but my backline is not that susceptible to it. I have units in the back and Phoenix in the back, so the Phoenix will turn to kill the Vulcans. At least on this side. Here, maybe not. But my opponent is still choosing. I will throw my Javelin here, the idea being I will kill at least 3 Storms, the Vulcan, 3 Sledges and 1 Marksman. So very good Javelin. And I grabbed Mac Rage on the Sledges to improve my shaft clear, which is my problem, probably my biggest problem here. The opponent's moving the Vulcan into the Javelin. I think he thought they would put here. Don't know, it's very strange. I could probably hit more Storms here, but there's a Marksman that's target here. He should try to move the Vulcan away from this side. Anyway, it won't work. You can see he put a Vulcan here, so he's getting more and more Vulcans. Still no tax on them. Mac Rage help it, clear shaft faster. And with that and the Javelin, I'm able to win on this battle. But I lost, not lost, but only the Phoenix survived the battle on the left side. But my opponent's closer to 1000 HP, so I'm winning. Another Lightning Storm, and this time I will grab it, round 6, so it's not so much of my money. And Lightning Storm here. Armor on the Sledges, so they will survive a bit longer, being targeted by the Vulcans. Need my ground to survive more, and buy time for my Phoenix to kill the Vulcans, but I also need my units to kill the Chaff, which I am kind of struggling. Sledges are not the best Chaff clear, neither are untacked Mustangs. But I'm going for more and more sledges. One more on this side. He did remove now the crawlers in here and grab it. More damage for his Vulcans. So my armor enhancement won't work as well as they expected. Since this basically almost doubles the damage of the Vulcans. So we are on equal ground, I must say. With this, they will be taking as much damage as they were taking before. So they do have a little more HP. I need levels, which the sledges are hard to find. Some of my first sledges are close. This one's level 2. This one is very resistant. So even it's still taking 27 damage per second. His Wasp, don't know why he threw the Wasp here. He shouldn't be expecting a storm, but the Wasp got destroyed by the storm. He strangely didn't grab the storm. So, easy win for me. But he got the economic advantage now. He already has the efficient giant, which he is really using, getting more and more Vulcans. I will do quite some damage now. So 700 left. Looking here, the most money would be to go for the Wraith. But I wanted money fast, so I will go for the Overlord. Because Wraith wouldn't be very good against him with the amount of marksmen he has. AA marksmen, lots of AA marksmen. And you'll see me double attacking the Phoenixes. I wanted to kill his Vulcans faster when my Phoenix is locked. Although thinking back here, I should probably have went to deal with the amount of chaff he's adding in the backline. I want to also go for the Overlord. He will keep for one ground. My opponent went for the Ignite, which is... I don't know why. Maybe he was expecting me to try something like Worm or something to break through to stop his Vulcans, but the Ignite don't help against the armored sledges a lot. Although it helps. The armor can't stop all the damage. Stop only a part of the Ignite, so it does help against the sledges. It's against Hounds that it's useless, because the Hounds has so low HP that the armor stops the Ignite from doing damage. You can see it going for missiles to try to end it fast, although what I should have done is something I will do much later. And we'll see, I won't spoil it. But my problem is not the Phoenix DPS, it's getting to the Vulcans. It takes way too long, you can see, to try to kill all the chaff. And even if I am killing the Vulcans faster when I get to them, I take too long to get to them. I won the left side at least, quite handily. And you can see that I will win. But just not enough to completely win. 100 HP left. And things are stacking against me now. I need another win. My opponent's getting more good attacks. Or he gets two good options here. Extended range Vulcan is good. And Steel Ball Production Line is also good to throw on a Vulcan. So two good cards for my opponent, nothing for me, I will just skip. And you'll see that I note that I'm having problems shaft clearing, so I'll invest on the Mustangs to do it. I already have Mustangs on the board. and getting them high explosives very cheap. I also grab range and grab more of them, so they will help with shaft clear and kill wasps even faster. My opponent also skipped it. Yeah, looks like he also skipped it, which is a strange choice in my opinion. And now best partner, so he's increasing his amount of Marksman, but strangely enough he's not grabbing range enhancement on the Vulcan, which I find very strange. It's usually the first tech you grab on the Vulcans. I am grabbing extended range, and he's grabbing more and more Vulcans, level 2 Vulcans. So, and all of them will be getting on Marksman behind, so he's suddenly more than doubled his amount of Marksman, which will help him a lot to deal with these ledges. Also level 2 Vulcans with this outscale the armor of these ledges. So I'm clearing shaft faster, but he's clearing my board even faster than before. And there is late shaft. So I got completely obliterated. Look at my HP. Suddenly I was very healthy and now 800 HP. I'm almost dying. And I have to find a solution to the problem. You will see underground threat here is the only one good for me. Extended range will decrease the range of the Phoenix a little, but it's not a problem. They are the last ones getting targeted anyway. So I'll just go underground threat, put some crawlers to distract his shaft in the middle. Orbital javelin is back, so I'll throw the orbital javelin here, where I can kill probably the most units. These level 2 Vulcans are safe against the javelin, they will survive, so they are not good targets. Opponent goes for barrier, which is a good one to throw on Vulcans. And here's the solution. Deep flank, crawler Sledge. Most of his shaft is here, his crawlers, so this one will distract the middle, and this will pull all his shaft from this side to here. And if I only have to deal with the front line packs, I can kill them much faster and get to the right targets. And if I kill the Vulcans, my armor will kill the Marksmen quite easily. I will even put one here, although I don't have the money to get them, not the money, the deployment to get another crawler. But I do want to pull his crawlers, which he went for subterranean blitz to counter my Mustang. It does make the Mustang quite a bit worse at killing them. But you can see I pulled all his crawlers and they are coming from behind. The Vulcans went in front, dying. So most of his Vulcans are already dead. Now the wave of shaft is arriving. But without the Vulcans to kill my ground, his Marksmen are struggling, even if most is already dead. I also grabbed an energy shield on the Phoenix, so he's having a harder time killing them with the Marksman, which he didn't invest. And only 2 Vulcans surviving on the side, and I have more than enough here. Lots of Phoenix in the air. And it's victory for me, even if not a big one. But my biggest problem in this game was shaft clear. Sledges, even with back range, struggle at shaft clear. And look at how many shaft packs he had. So he was exploiting this weakness of my board. The Mustangs with high explosive helped a lot. You can see quite a bit of damage on each Mustang. Most of it killing shaft. but pulling out his shaft here left his middle Vulcans completely exposed to my army, which did a good job at killing them. And the good part is it worked. Though, if I was my opponent, hang on the Vulcan. Extremely important. Also, more attacks on the Marksman. He did have electromagnetic shots, which would stop the Phoenix from, after getting killed, respawning. So it could help him deal with my Phoenix more easily, and it wouldn't be that expensive, 450. He don't have double shot, so he can't go for one shot in my Phoenix with shields. But at least the Electromag would stop them from reappearing again and taking 2 more shots to kill. But that's it for this game. Hope you enjoyed this Sledge Phoenix versus Vulcan Marksman. Vulcan Marksman with efficient giant manufacturing, so it was very efficient. Vulcan Marksman. Even if, in my opinion, he went for the wrong attacks. I wouldn't go for Ignite, instead Henge. Henge instead of Ignite. It would probably be much better for him. But that's it. Hope you enjoyed. Don't forget to leave a comment. And I will see you on the next one.